This is an art attack. This is an art attack. This is Art Attack. Hello there. Good to see you again. Hey, have you seen the Harry Potter movies? Brilliant, aren't they? Full of spells, magic, wizardry. Well, here's my own spell book, and it's full of my own type of weird and wonderful things. But as I'm no wizard, I use it as an art binder to keep my artwork in. Good, isn't it? It's a sort of spell binder. Come and have a look at this. Now, to make your own Spellbinder, first you need 2 of these thin folders. Now, they're really cheap, and you can get them from most stationery shops, or perhaps someone's got some lying around the house or something like that. Now, you need to glue them together back to back so that the flappy parts on each folder are at the top. Next, you need to cut out 2 bits of cardboard box card that are bigger than your folders. Now, you notice I've done 1 straight edge on each piece, and the other edges are curved to give a medieval effect to your book. Now, place the glued folders between the 2 pieces of card and line them up so that the straight edges run along the top of your flaps of your folders, and then glue them into place so that you have something that looks like this. Look at that. And when the glue is dried, you get this sort of spellbook shape with these 2 pockets. There it is. Next, you need to bind the card covers together down the sides where the flaps of your folders are to make a spine. Now, to do this, you need a strip of thin card or thick paper that's nearly the same length as the side of the card and about 10 centimetres wide. And the idea is to put some glue down the edges of the strips like that, but not down the middle. Don't do it down the middle. You see why in a minute. Then line one edge of the glued strip up along one edge of the card, like that, and stick it down, and then fold it round and stick the other edge onto the other cover like this. Now, you might need to hold it into place a bit while the glue dries, and you could even add some tape, and when it's dried, you have your basic Spellbinder complete with spine. Now, you could paint it now, or why not add on some extra 3D detail? Just cut some shapes out of scraps of card and stick them on. Now, I've got some tape on these shapes. How's about some raised corner pieces like this? And you can do the front and back. I'm just going to do the front like that to show you. And how about a couple of hinges, sort of castle-like hinges, down the side where the spine is. And how about this? This looks really slick. How's about sticking a fancy-looking initial onto some bits of card, a couple of layers there, and stick them in the middle of your cover like that. Now, in order for your artwork to be safe on the inside of your Spellbinder, you need to keep it locked up. Now, to make your lock, you need another small rectangle of card, and you need a keyhole shape drawn into it. Now, stick this in place on the right-hand edge, and then using a sharp pencil and a ball of sticky tack underneath, just carefully pop a hole through both pieces of card. Be careful doing this one, and go through both bits so that there's a hole that goes all the way through, and you can wiggle your pencil around a bit, and then take it out. And to make the catch, turn the book over and then take a small strip of thin card, about 1 centimetre wide, and place it just in from the left-hand edge there, around about the centre, and tape each of the ends like that. One on there and one on there, just those ends. Now, once you've done the fiddly bit, you can make the cover of your spellbook look all old and gnarled. Just mix some PVA glue, half and half with water, and slop it all over your cover like that. And you've seen me do this hundreds of times. The idea is to just lay on pieces of tissue or loo roll or kitchen roll over the front and just slap more glue on the top. You don't have to be neat. It all adds to the effect. go over all the raised card on the front and the back and on the spine. And when you've covered it all in one layer of glue and tissue and you've added on some extra detail, leave the whole thing to dry. And when it's dry, you'll have something that looks like this. And I've even moulded some extra rivets out of papier-mâché and glued on some bits of string. Now, whatever you do, be careful you don't seal over the hole in the lock. Now, you'll notice that on the back, I've tissued over the taped ends, just the taped ends of the catch. And it's a good idea to do this as it seals the ends and it makes the locking mechanism a lot stronger. Now it's ready to paint using poster or acrylic paint, and you can paint it any colour you like. I've done mine in a nice medieval purple with a metallic gold trim, and I've even added on a sort of velvety green backing to my initial. And all you need now is a key. Just cut an L-shaped key out of cardboard box card, about 1 centimetre in width, then paint it, I've done this a nice silver, and tie on a piece of string and tie it through the hole in the lock on the front like this. Then it's just a case of putting your artwork inside your Spellbinder, like that. Just slot it in and keep it nice and safe in there, like that. And to keep it really safely locked up, simply slot the key through the catch on the back. Look at that, in it goes. And that's really safe now. And there it is. Good, isn't it? Very wizardy. Try it yourself. Keep your artwork safe in your very own Spellbinder.
Oh, what a magical art attack! Hello! Yes, it's me again, the head. Now, when you're making one for yourself, just remember when you're gluing the folders back to back, make sure you don't put any glue on the flappy bits. And don't worry if you missed any of that, because you can check out the Art Attack website for details on the Spellbinder and all the other art attacks on the show.